Go ahead and ask the
You had a good
questions.
honeymoon. Start that again.
Tell us again.
So what age were you when you got married?
I was 16.
16. And how did you meet Papa?
How did I meet who?
Papa.
Well, he lived right across the field from me
And
out there, and I run around with his sister all the time. So we just got a little family out there in that community.
Aunt
so
Jewel.
y'all were good friends.
Yeah, Aunt Jewel. Aunt Dinah.
Ain't Dinah.
Jewel.
What else?
So your
And
mom and
something
dad
else.
didn't want you to get married?
Well, I don't know whether they wanted me to or not, because I never did mention it around to them.
You just slipped off.
No, I didn't feel like they'd want me to. I just didn't tell them I come to school that morning and got married. He picked me up there at Evelyn White's.
And so you never did go to school that
I
day?
never did go to school.
And then where did you go to get married?
Bronson.
Bronson? And a preacher married you there?
Mm-hmm.
How did he marry you?
In the car.
Well, it's just like anybody else would.
But you sit in the
He
car.
just read the vows, and I'd say,
But you didn't get out of the car?
But you didn't get out of the
Didn't
car?
have to get out of the car.
Because he was mowing?
No, he was mowing. He was dirty. He said, "I'm sweaty. I'm a mowing, but I'll marry you right there." Just still.
You didn't have anybody like witnesses or
Yeah,
best
yeah.
friends?
Jewel and
Oh.
Evelyn,
Oh, okay. So they were with you?
his sister and his cousin.
Okay. Were they dressed up?
Well, I imagine they looked just everyday clothes.
Were they in the car with you?
Yeah,
Mother, what color was your wedding dress?
it was light blue.
Light blue.
A little square neck with some lace in it. It was pretty.
Yeah.
And you bought it at Hemp Hill?
Yeah,
Daddy bought it.
yeah.
Daddy bought it.
Okay.
Jewel went and got
She picked it out.
Uh-huh. And y'all spent your honeymoon.
Huh?
Y'all spent your honeymoon where now? Your honeymoon was where?
Mhm.
You spent your honeymoon
Yeah,
at
at Lee Owners over there in the little house they have, 96. That's the only place we went.
and then the next day y'all started home.
Started home.
Did you have to go back to school?
And then where Tate house is down there, the mechanic.
Yeah,
down
Don Tate,
brick house is.
Mhm.
There was an old wooden house down there, and it had a hall between it. That's where Big Mo and Big Daddy lived.
Mhm.
They had moved down there.
Yeah.
That's where we taken from Lee Owners down there.
And y'all ran out of gas.
And y'all
You were you were going where?
Going to Big Daddy's, going to James's mother's and daddy's.
When you ran out of gas?
What, did y'all have some flowers for the wedding?
Some what?
Flowers? Did you have any
Yeah,
flowers?
we picked, oh, you meant at the wedding?
Uh-huh.
No, we picked our flowers when we started.
Later.
Okay. Some violets, you
We
said?
picked, the highlands when we started through that trail.
Well, that's sweet. Was that Papa's idea? Did Papa pick them for you?
No, he just hoped me. We both picked them.
Oh, did you?
One he'd pick it, and I
Aw.
picked one.
That was sweet.
We just had a real good time, yeah.
Was he always real sweet?
Mhm.
Papa, was he always real sweet?
Yeah,
Real
we
thoughtful.
didn't ever have no problem. No, we didn't like anybody else. I guess disagree on things and him hunting sometimes. But when he would go hunting or golf anywhere, and I'd get mad at him, well, he'd come in one time, he went hunting, and I said, I needed an orange skillet, and I needed an orange board, and we ordered in a lot. You know, you're gonna hunt all the time, I'm just go ahead and order all this. He'd come in, I told him, he said, well, you needed that, I'm glad at it. That made me madder than ever.
Because you thought you were doing
I
something
thought
that
just doing something to spite him, and I wasn't, just fit right in his book.
Oh, that's gracious. That's funny. That is funny. Oh, that's a good story.
But I remember when she used to get mad at him when he'd go off. And you know what her favorite thing was to do when she got mad at him? She'd go in the bedroom and throw herself across the bed.
Cry, yeah.
Well, he was 6 years older than me. He hated that one bit.
6 years older than her. Yeah.
it's a lot
He would-
old.
He would go in there and talk to her, you know.
Console her.
Console her.
Yeah.
I can remember that. Him doing that.
Where did
Like-
Papa work?
Where did Papa work?
Good times together. And it's like everybody else, you have a lot of rough times
Oh,
together.
yeah.
Where did Papa work at?
When you got
Where did he work when you
Temple.
Temple?
Mm-hmm. Drove the school bus some.
Oh, okay. know he drove a school
I
bus.
forgot about that.
When did he start working for the state? Didn't he work for the state?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he worked for the state, but I don't remember, and I don't know, it like he worked
was a
for
butcher,
Temple,
Gayla.
some got laid off or something anyway.
But he worked as a butcher too down there.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
G.
he worked in the Pinelands grocery store, but market store.
I think it was
Yeah,
called
no.
Big Chief, wasn't it, at that time?
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
Big G. And then, when, we,
And he went to work.
but yeah, I forgot married a lot, which is.
He went to work then, I think, for the
That's
highway department after he
yeah,
worked.
there's Big One, Big Daddy, till we got us a little house there.
Yeah.
Then from there, he went to work at, he was up at Bronson one time, and Richard told him they had an opening at, highway department. And he went on up there and signed up and got the job right straight, so then he worked in Bronson.
Ask her about that old
He
house.
retired.
Yeah. What about the old house down here, Mother? How did that come about? I've forgotten.
It was Grandma,
King.
Harrison's
Grandma
place.
Harrison's
uh-huh.
place, yeah.
And we bought it, yeah, $200 for it.
Oh,
Isn't that something?
But land yard, right now, you couldn't have, you'd have had to tore it down. We never did get to add, we started
Yeah,
adding
adding
to
on
it and
and
taking
remodeling
from,
it,
yeah, and trying to add to it, but we finally decided it was better to go in debt and just build us one.
So y'all built this house?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought y'all just moved
In
in it.
'68, I think, wasn't it? And they also would buy their stuff for their house from Coley and Covington, wouldn't you? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That safe up there come from Coley and Covington,
How much did it cost?
probably $8.
Well, how'd you pay for it?
Well, honey, your daddy was.
She had a charge account.
She and your daddy worked.
They had a charge
Yeah,
account over
we
there.
had a charge account over there.
I remember
Mm-hmm.
that.
And you'd pay $5 or $10 a month.
Whatever she could. And pay that.
What we could.
I know when I
One
got
time
my
she-
tooth broke out, Dr. Mann was the dentist, and I don't know, it might have cost $60 to fix it, but she paid $5 a month till she got it paid.
She used to say she dollared everybody to death. When I was little, when I was a senior in school, every now and then she'd let me stay out of school when Daddy got paid, and I'd go with her to pay bills because she had the little kids too. So I'd get to stay home with her when we go pay bills, and she'd say, "Just going to dollar everybody to death today," you know.
I told the story to someone about the Coke man coming by. Do y'all
Yes.
remember the Coke man coming by?
Yes.
And they said, "What?" I said, "We would leave the case of empty bottles
Uh-huh.
at the edge of the road,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know how often they came,
I don't
Gail.
remember.
But
either.
anyway, that mother would put the money in that one of those bottles
Yeah.
and leave it out at the edge of the road, and that's how we got our Cokes. The
And we
Coke
only
man
got to
come-
drink one every now and then. It was split between three
So,
of
and
us.
I remember that, even after we moved into this house.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And they said, "I can't believe that." I said, "Well, it's the truth." Huh?
One country.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we
one
shared,
coat
yeah.
between a lot of us.
And it lasted a long time too.
Yeah, probably once a month.
Drink
when
a
he
swallow or
comes.
two out of it and pour it out.
No,
No,
you
you did not. Yeah, no way. You drank all of it, or you didn't drink it.
Well, if you drink it,
Yeah.
or divide it, so
Right.
Mhm.
Where's Jean? A lot of
She
times we
quit
had to
smoke,
divide
I
with
think, or
Jennifer
she
though,
took her off.
because she we always saved ours and she golloped it down. So then we had to, Mother say, "Now, aren't y'all ashamed? Give the baby a swaller, you know." And we'd
I was
always
always
share.
thirsty.
And the candy bars we get, man, oh, Jean was worse than I was. Jean saved hers now. She saved it to worms got in it one time. I'm telling you, that's the truth. Bobby gave her Valentine candy.
Oh yeah, and it was up on top of the
And,
piano.
and
wasn't
she
it? I
set it up
remember.
on the piano or somewhere, and she, I guess, forgot about it. She went after it. It was worms in her candy.
Oh, that's gross.
she wouldn't divide with nobody.
She wouldn't divide with nobody. I mean, she didn't share with us.
Well, how old
Ask
were
her
you,
more.
Mama, when you had Aunt Gayla?
19.
I was about, I guess I was nearly 18.
She had the
No, no,
twins
you had the
first.
twins first.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
I was
that's
about
right. I had the
19. I think
twins
she was about 19 when I
I
was born.
imagine I was about
And
19.
so you had the twins first.
So she was 16. She got
She was
married.
about 16 when, or about 17 when the twins was born. They were born in March. I did know what year, but I forgot. Yeah. I think it was 41 or 42 that they were born.
So when was your
anniversary?
anniversary? What?
Anniversary was in April 11th and 41.
Because I was born in 43. Yeah. Yeah, and the twins I think were born in 42, and then I was born in 43.
was going to say, you wouldn't have done it because I was born in 44, but you are. I was born in 47.
Yeah, Jean was born in 45,
Yeah.
and then you were born in 47.
Hugh was born, yeah.
And then there's a long stretch, 55.
Yeah. Yeah. Then there was a little stretch in there,
Anything else?
and when Mother got that away with Tippy, Daddy told her the caboose was not in the middle of the train. No, that was when she got pregnant with Joe, I believe. He said, "You never have a caboose in the middle of the train." And then there was one more after that, Tippy.
Yeah. That was good stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any more to tell us? Any more stories?
Anything to add to that? You
No,
left
I
out
don't
now.
believe. Or what are you doing over there?
She's
Nothing?
recording you, talking, telling what we need, so we need to know.
Well, everybody else
You
needs
can
to know
listen.
all that.
What'd she say?
Everybody don't need to know all that.
Oh, everybody don't need to know.
Well, see, I can tell them, well, them kids is mistaken. I didn't do so and so.
But she got you on tape now.
Now you got
You
proof,
can't
Mother.
say, you can't get married at
Bridget
16.
didn't
That
do
was
you
secret.
But then you record.
Oh,